Yo, where's the plan? When last let's see this car. This is the final video on this car. We're going to do a model list and a walkthrough of every single thing I ever do to the car, down to the slightest detail, and it also for sale. So if you want to hear more about that, stay for the whole video. Starting off at the front, first thing I did was black out this chrome bar that was going around here, because nobody like chrome. We don't want to see that. We want to keep the front of the car nice and black and aggressive. We have an easy lip at the front here, because this was the first time I was actually driving a lowered car. So I didn't want to dig up like a proper lip or anything. We put an easy lip so it'll just fold in and not damage anything if we touch anything. So that's safe. It keeps the bottom of the original bumper safe. Side mount the number plate, because we want to keep the front open and nice and wide. The headlights was done by Trini Retrofits. This car originally had the halogen headlights. We replaced it with a Morimoto projector, HIDs. We have halos, we have demonized, but we don't really use the demonized anymore because nobody cared to see red at the front of a car right now. I mean, the car already red. That's a little too much. I just put it there because I was like, the headlights already open. Why not put it? I could just keep it off. Moving around to the side, we have these blacked out side markers and sequential, because why not? Everybody loves sequential and everybody loves black. So I think it just kind of finished the look of the entire car being black. It was just standing out like a sore thumb when it was stuck on silver. The side skirts, you might think this is some nice expensive side skirts. It's actually not. It's just PVC measured in the exact dimensions it needed to be to give this aggressive look, and we painted gloss black, and I think it did the job that it needs to be doing. Moving up a little bit, we have carbon fiber hydro dip handle covers. I was going to wrap the handles, but I kind of don't like the way that this look, so I was lucky enough to find these with the cutout for the fast key. This is not usually a common thing to find with the hydro dip handle caps, but I was lucky enough to find that. Top of the car wrapped in satin black to give it that a little more aggressive and sporty look. I was going to go with gloss, but I think the satin look a little more aggressive, so that's why we went with that. At the back, before we move on to the duckbill, at this point I was a little bit skeptical on whether I want to do the duckbill or keep the spoiler. That's why these holes still here, because I wasn't too committed on the duckbill. So I mean, whoever buy it, they could put back the original spoiler if they want without having to drill any new holes. But me personally, I kind of was not too sure, so I left the holes there and we just plugged them with some black stuff to match the rest of the car. I don't think it's looking too good, but it's there. You could patch that if you want, or you could not. Moving across to the back, we have the VLAND or the style taillights. I think this is one of the best taillights for this chassis. We have sequential, of course, because who don't like sequential. We have the running lights once your park lights on. Woohoo! I think this is one of the best things I ever do to the car, second to the headlights, because it just give it that murdered out look, and I just love this. And again, sequential. We love sequential. Across the back, blacked out the Mitsubishi logo, debadged that emblem, so no longer we have the Lancer emblem. We leave the GT because, I mean, I like to see the GT there because it's a GT. Little tiny, little mini, little baby diffuser at the bottom of the number plate here, because why not? Rims and tires, this came from Wheels by Bolo. These are, I believe, 18 by 8.5. Do a quote more on that, but I just like the style. It have that kind of BBS look, but I don't have BBS money, and I don't really care about brands and rims and all of that. I just care once it's looking good, so that is that. Alright, so this is the inside of the vehicle. Is a Lancer GT. So we have the paddle shifters, we have the CVT transmission with the sport mode. I don't know if it's sport mode, just Tiptronic. As a person who, everything I did inside of the car, it was to make my personal driving experience better and make everything look good and just make me have a good experience while I'm driving in the car. The first thing I did to do that was this head unit. This have to be one of the best things I ever do to the car, more than the headlights, more than the taillights, more than any other thing, because it gives me personally the most value. So like, for example, I have Spotify right here. I could open Spotify, play any song I want, stream any song I want. We could go inside there. You could see we have talk, so you can actually, we have an OBD reader inside the OBD port. You can actually bring up the gauges, see the RPMs and everything on the vehicle on this screen while you're driving live data. We have Waze, we have YouTube. We can actually open YouTube and watch a video in your car while you're sitting in the parking lot waiting on somebody. Or I mean, it's basically an Android tablet in the form of a perfect fit for this car. So the finisher is this entire thing. The vents and everything is part of the deck, so this looks extremely stock. It's one of the biggest talking points if anybody jump in the car. It's like, yo, where you get this come with the car, this real cool, it's real modern and stuff, and it kind of makes the whole interior look a little more modern. You have a giant 10.2-inch screen in the middle there, and it actually have this unit for multiple vehicles. So I'll leave a link below in the description if you want to check it out to save that one for your vehicle. You could do that, but this highly recommended. We have tire pressure monitoring too on the tires, so you could see your tire pressure live in this. And one of the best parts, I could just use this cable right here, plug it into my phone, and boom, we have Apple CarPlay. So now everything's super easy and simple to use. Open Spotify right here and just play music. Speaking of the music, we have 18 sound speakers on the door. We have a Kicker L7 sub in the trunk. I'm not really much of a big music man, but Music, this song super good, so if that's something you're into, whoa, this song kind of bad. So yeah, if music is something you're into, you should like that. The carbon fiber wrap on the doors, I actually did that myself, so I'm kind of proud of it because it didn't come out too bad. Next thing I did was this heads-up display, so it shows you the speed while you're driving live. You can check your battery voltage, you can check your coolant temperature, and it look a little bit modern. So yeah, that's about it for the inside. And that's it. That's about everything that I could remember off the top of my head that I did to this vehicle. I put a lot of time into it and a lot of things that I like and I like to see in a vehicle. So everything may not be your taste. I think it just looks perfect as it is now. And I'm feeling hard to sell the car right now, but I have no choice because I already upgraded. So this car is for sale. If you're interested, hit me up on Instagram at DevonXScott or on Facebook, same username. You can remove a few things and get the price down if you're interested. So yeah. If you're looking for a Lancer, if you want to take over Scaar from me and get his Instagram account too, and just take care of him and keep sending him pictures of him every single day, hit me up.